So the man has now got himself another special card, and it is Atal's right back. Coming in, I think I got him at 170. He is fluctuating between 170. He was 140 at one point, and now I think he's chilling at 160, 170. He is obviously a 4-star, 5-star, and that is normally what makes him incredible as well when he does get that himself a 5-star, 5-star midfielder. I feel like he definitely will probably contest against the likes of, obviously, Hakimi. I couldn't think of the name. He will definitely put a kind of thing on it, on his position, really. 85 rated, outside of the foot shot, injury prone, always has the crossing, passing. Obviously, his dribbling is just genuinely quite nice. He is more of a right wing back in this card, and you will see kind of going forward, you will see that more centre defensive mid, centre mid card. So let's jump straight into him. The chem style we're looking at for him, people are saying Sentinel, Backbone, or Anchor. Sentinel will give you 88 defending, 84 physicals, so obviously we don't need any pace from him. Obviously that's pretty good on his defending and physicals. What was the other one? Backbone. Backbone gives you defending, physical, and passing. So Backbone, to be honest, isn't, again, a not necessarily bad one, to be fair to him. I think Sentinel is going to be the choice we're going to go for because we will have him more defensive than anything. Let's jump into him, see what he can do for us. Straight into Ben. It's going to come outside. Let's have a look at this pace down the wing. Going to go with the 1-2. Like I say, in terms of right wing back, I feel like he definitely has something in him. He's got that pace. Sees that back post. It's a good block from Ake. Not necessarily the greatest cross in the world, but again, like I said, you will get them opportunities with him. This is where we want him on the defence. He's going to come in. Hale's going to brush him off. Very, very lucky to get away with that. Honestly, I really thought we had him then, so I kind of let almost the AI do the job in that sense. He's going to come all the way forward here. He's going to look across goal again, and that's got to be a finish. Finding Atal with this right-back journey again. He's just got everything about him. He just doesn't scream a right back ever. He can just push forward, honestly. Here we go. Little dink over the keeper. And oh, he hits the crossbar. It's one thing that I always love with sometimes having a right back that can push forward as well. It almost gives you that different dynamic to your team. And not always. Like, it is very heavily kind of shown in terms of reviews because you need to show what the capabilities of the card is. Can he do it just once or twice? Can he considerably amount of doing it, or is it just dependent on obviously the opponent? And I think Ben Yedder is one of them right wing backs that can do it pretty much all game long. I really wouldn't doubt that he couldn't, and I think most definitely he is going to be another talent that goes into a lot of teams, and Hakimi definitely can do the same. I do rate Hakimi very highly in this game and probably will stay my right back for a while, but I'd say if we do get an Atal, I'd be very, very shook if I didn't put him into the team, especially if he's untradeable. Atal mopping up. Very nice. It's just his pace is just phenomenal. You genuinely can't get too much faster of a right back here. Atal making that run already. Like I say, very, very attacking on him. When I look, we've just managed to get away with that one. Big ball across, and it's a solid finish. Atal chasing. He's got Lundberg on the chase. He's going to come inside. We're not going to let up with Atal there. Just push the defenders or the attackers, for instance, in the way. And that's a solid block from Atal. Really shows that defensive capabilities there. And a lovely ball through. Hupaya, I don't think is going to get it. It's a cracking challenge if you ask me. And again, Atal is coming forward. Puts the pressure on with that pace. I think that is what the real benefit of Atal is that pace is just so quick. It's unreal. We can see him here. He was really up in that attack. And he's already breathing down Lundberg's neck. So going into the overall for Atal then. So now he's coming in at 150 at the moment. Again, a very, very good card. He is just wonderful on that attacking side. He can go up and down the pitch. The one thing that you've always got to be wary with him is he will get caught out of position if you carry on like that. I think for me, it is very easy to get kind of overrun with him, and maybe playing a 5 at the back would kind of suit his style because he is very attacking thinking. He can dribble, he's got passing, he can cross. It's an interesting card to see. If you are using him as a kind of more of a right wing back, I would be looking more at a backbone. If I'm looking more just solid right back, I'd be looking at the Sentinel. I think that is kind of the smarter options. Obviously, if you wanted, potentially, to be honest, if you was going Sentinel, you do get a +8 on the defending. But if you really wanted to max it out, you could necessarily go for the anchor, because you're only missing out on, I suppose, actually, what are you getting with the sentinel there? Okay, you are getting head and I suppose head and accuracy is nice to get, but I don't know whether it's like, it's massive. You do get a lot more on the interception, so probably Sentinel actually is the better option in terms of them. I was trying to think of if you did get some pace as well, but obviously just getting them extra +5 and 10s is kind of worth it, to be honest. He will drop down a hell of a lot. He will be way under 100k before we know it. I think he is one of them kind of players that will drop down heavy, and more than likely later on in the game we do see again a version like this. We've seen him a couple times now. I think it was this year. Was it just that year? Oh no, because it was Acuna who also got it. But yeah, that card is just absolute clear. Very, very nice indeed. So I can imagine we will get the same again at some point. But in terms of this card, he is definitely a 10 out of 10 right back. His defensive ability is fantastic, as well as then going forward, he is pretty much the complete package of a right back. So I personally think he's going to be in a lot of people's teams before we know it. Obviously, his price will continue to drop throughout the day. Let me know down below if you're going to pick one up or if you're going to pack one. Other than that, let me know down below what you think. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Let's see you for the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.